Welcome to part
2. Oh, this is 4. 2.
That's welcome to Quad. Welcome to part 2 of the Baby Bee Q&A.
It was so long.
So long that we had to put it into 2 different videos. So let's get back into it.
Okay, we've already said if we're hoping for a boy or a girl, but no one said this. Or are you okay with both? I'm okay with either.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people that's like, if it's a boy, I'm gonna be so upset. No, I don't care. I really don't.
That's the boat I'm in.
Yeah. Will the baby be given lots of Disney-themed stuff when he or she is born? I am almost positive. Have you found ways to deal with morning sickness and other symptoms? If so, what are they?
Jelly beans.
Yeah, one of our subscribers and friend, Kaylee, she messaged me. She's from Canada. And she messaged me and said that when she was pregnant, which was not that long ago, that she said that jelly beans really helped. And I was like, that sounds weird. And I couldn't remember if I liked jelly beans because it's one of those things you eat a lot when you're a kid, but not really a lot when you're an adult. So we went to the store and got like a crap ton of jelly beans. And it's one of those, it helps for like a couple hours. So it's better to have a couple hours of reprieve. And then I also noticed those like mints, they're like wedding mints, I think is what they're called. The ones from Dos Margaritas.
Okay, yeah.
Those mints help too. So, yes, Ariana. So yes, that's what I've found so far. I've also found that sour candies can help a little bit, but it depends on the kind of candy, I think, because sometimes it's overwhelming. A scale from 1 to 10, how excited / nervous are you to be parents?
10 on both.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate, I think. What are your top 3 moments you're looking forward to seeing Baby Bee go through? I'm really excited for the Baby Bee's first time in Disney that's not the first time in Disney. Because we're going when it's 3 months old, and that's more of a trip for us than the baby. And that is what it is. But so the baby's not going to remember anything. The baby's not going to react to anything. It's going to be for more us bringing the baby just for fun. So I'm more excited about bringing the baby when it can remember and like seeing its reaction. I'm excited for the baby's first like steps and things like that. And then I'm excited for when the baby picks like what it wants to keep doing, like sports-wise, or what it's passionate about. Because like when I was a kid, I was passionate about dance, and I was passionate about reading, and like I was passionate about acting. So like I am looking forward to seeing what the baby is passionate about and how that changes.
I'm excited about getting to see our baby when it's a child. They're like surprise face when we surprise them with going to Disney World, because we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm excited about like the first time like the child and I have a conversation where it's not just like where it's
one-sided.
Where it's an exchange.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I don't know, I'm excited about just seeing you with the baby.
Aww,
Like just seeing that.
that's cute.
I know, I'm adorable. Do you guys plan on homeschooling or public schooling?
The plan right now, the like grandeur plan, is that we would homeschool. I've always wanted to homeschool. I have a lot of problems with public school, even though we both went to public school. I have a lot of issues with how school is being handled right now, and a lot of issues with like Common Core and things like that. So I would like to homeschool. Whether that changes or not depends on what happens to schools, because we have lots of time. But I'm also worried about the kid being like that homeschool kid. Like the one that doesn't have interaction.
That one homeschool kid TV.
But the one who doesn't have interaction with other kids, or like is socially awkward and like can't make friends. I don't want that. So it's hard. But right now the plan is homeschooling. Will the baby have his or her own room? Yes. So now that you're officially parents to be, what are you most excited about once Baby Bee arrives? What are you most nervous about once Baby Bee arrives? I'm excited to see who the baby looks like. Like really excited. Like really excited. Nervous about? I'm nervous about the transition, because it's always just been me and Dylan. And like I'm really, really happy that we waited as long as we did to have a baby, because a lot of people get pregnant right after they get married, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not what we wanted to do. But in the same token, we're so used to it being just he and I. We're like, if we want to go to Nashville, we'll just drop everything and go to Nashville. If we want to go to the store, we just drop everything and go to the store. And like the biggest worry we've had is what to do with the animals. Yeah. So like,
what do we do with a person?
It's a little different. So it's always just like, I've always had Dylan to myself, with the exception of work. Like, he's always just been mine and I've always just been his. So now it's going to be different because he's going to be mine and the baby's, and I have to get used to that. I'm a very selfish person. I'm a very possessive person. So, like, it's going to be an adjustment for me more than you, I think. I think you'll do better. Because you're not selfish or possessive. Well, you are a little possessive. You're not possessive. You're clingy.
What are you talking about?
You're not possessive, though. You're just clingy. We're a really clingy couple. So I don't know what we're going to do with the baby. Are we going to be too clingy to the baby? Because that's the thing. Oh, that's worry. Now I have something else to worry about. What are you most afraid of, either pregnancy or delivery or parenting in general? I'm really worried. I'm not worried about pregnancy, really. I was really worried in the beginning about miscarrying. But once I got to that safe period, I feel a little better. There's still like that, like, in the back of my head worry about that. I'm not worried about pregnancy, though. Like, I know I'm going to complain a lot, and I'm sure, like, I'm going to be miserable to be around at some points. Not all points, that's fine. But I'm not worried about that. I am a little worried about delivery. I'm a little worried about delivery. And I'm a little worried about paying for it, even though I know we can do it, and I know people in worse situations have done it. It's still something new.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, but we'll be fine. And then parenting, like I said, I'm worried about just the transition between just the two of us and just being a wife and just a husband to being a parent. So that I'm worried about. Also, do you have any cravings? Like I said, not really. Although, you wrote down a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and that sounds really freaking good right now. Do we have peanut butter and jelly?
Yes, we do.
Oh, yes. But I also want a chalupa.
We'll get a chalupa, and then I'll make you peanut butter and jelly tonight.
Oh, that's a good idea. See, I've been craving not weird things, but, like, I've been craving, like, weird combinations, not together. Like, I don't want a chalupa and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, like, on top of each other. But, like, I wouldn't mind them at the same time. I think that's just me being indecisive, though. How far along are you? 14 weeks and some odd days. Woo! When is your due date? January 2nd. Well, we're hoping for a little earlier for insurance purposes. It is. We're just being honest, people. Are you going to stop making things for Sweetest Dirty Dreams for a while after making the baby? No, I'm not going to stop. I've talked about just to get used to the transition, because now, like I said before, I have to go to my parents' house to do things now. So what I'm planning on doing is, in the months before my due date, like making like a bunch of stuff, pre-making things, and then getting rid of the custom option, the very few custom options I have, because I could package up an order like this. It's not a big deal. Like, I could package up an order in my sleep. But the thing is, I can't necessarily, like, make a patch. Or, like, I don't know if I'll have time to do that in between everything. So what I'm probably going to do is, like, pre-make a bunch of stuff. Like, pre-make a bunch of pillows, pre-make a bunch of patches, and get a big inventory of buttons. So that for at least the first month or so, I'm just packaging things up and sending it. And then I'll slowly start to get back into customs and things like that. But I'm not going to stop. You're going to want more baby bees in the future. I don't intend on getting pregnant again. I don't intend on getting pregnant for you and I again. I've talked about surrogacy, but I don't know. Like, I don't know how I'm going to handle this pregnancy. But I don't intend on, like, getting pregnant for us. If we want to, we've already talked about that if we have or want a second kid, we want to adopt. That's always been the plan. Always. So.
If you could tell Baby Bee one thing right now, what would it be?
Do what you want to do and what makes you happy, and screw everybody else. I might not say screw, though, if I said it to the baby.
Get ready, little kid. You're a kid. Baby Bee will be a little kid.
Aww.
I just came up with that. I've been worried. So, get ready, little kid. There's a lot to do.
Who do you want Baby Bee to look more like?
Her. Wait. Me. Her nose.
You just don't want that baby to have your nose, do you?
I really don't wish this nose, especially on a girl. This whole, like, broken, like, big old naughty looking nose.
I want our baby to have your eyes. We both have blue eyes, but I prefer your blue eyes. I don't know why. And I kind of like the blonde hair, though. I'm kind of hoping for the blonde hair, but I'd be okay with the brown hair. I think this sounds weird, but we have very similar features. I don't know. So I don't know. I'm hoping for a nice little mixture of the two. Like, I look just like my mom, but you don't look like anybody in your family. So I don't know. If it's a girl, which Disney princess would you want her to meet first and possibly be her favorite? Belle, but that's like me projecting my love on someone else.
Gaston.
If it's a boy, which prince? It was the question.
Gaston.
He's not a prince.
Gaston.
Okay, you can have Gaston.
I'll say Beast.
Would you consider weekly pregnancy updates? It would be quite interesting to see your journey week by week. Would you consider Disney names for baby B? We already talked about the names, but I don't know about weekly updates on the channel. I might do like a little weekly update on Instagram maybe.
Yeah.
But like, that's a lot for a video. Or like on the vlog I might talk about it. But like, I do intend on doing monthly updates. Like, what happened this month? What happened this month? So, and also, I'm really forgetful right now. So I might forget to do weekly updates, but I don't think I'll forget to do monthly updates. So that's where we're at right now. Can we do a virtual baby shower for you guys down the road? If you can figure out a way to do it, I am 100% down, because that'd be really cool.
Let's do it. What are your ideas for a virtual baby shower?
Will you be uploading videos on That One Baby TV weekly? If so, what days can we look forward to seeing?
It's so early. It's in its infancy.
Ha, if you
I
will.
was looking for something. It's such of its infancy that it's gonna start taking shape, much like a baby. But when we know, you'll know. Have you considered whether or not you're going to teach baby how to be bilingual? She wants to teach the baby American Sign Language.
Mm-hmm. I think that's easier.
About as much Spanish as I know, so we can have intricate conversations in Spanish
I
together.
will be really angry if my dad teaches the baby Spanish, because he never taught me Spanish.
The baby and I are gonna learn Wookiee.
It'd be cool. I would not mind the baby learning Spanish, actually. My parents both speak Spanish, but never taught it to the kids for some reason.
I think that, especially living in America, learning Spanish is a very valuable skill set.
But the sign language is something we're going to teach the baby from a very early age.
That way we can communicate with the baby.
Before it can talk, and apparently that helps with
cognitive development.
Mm-hmm, and it helps them be happier babies. Are you going to be moving into a bigger place? You seem to kind of fit comfortably in your house now with all the animals, but now that the baby is going to be, is it going to be a tight fit? Sorry, I don't know why I can't read today. Or are you going to create as office work and / workroom? Yes, so we are converting this room into the baby's nursery.
Yes.
Actually, I'm sure your house is a lot bigger than what we see. It actually isn't. It's exactly what you see.
It's smaller.
No, it's exactly what they see.
We use a lot of forced perspective and fisheye on the roundings.
No, we don't.
A lot of intense editing.
It's exactly how big I think that it seems on the vlog.
Yeah.
Do you want Baby B to be a boy or a girl? They said they want Baby B to be a little princess. I agree.
Do you guys know what you will have Baby B call your family? Like, will Grandpa be Poppity Pop? Or
Poppy Pop, that's cute.
Poppy Pop is cute, Justin Cross. Nobody but my mom and dad have really said what they want to be called, but they've come out and said that they're going to be called whatever the baby wants to call them. My mom wants to be called Nana, because that's what we called her mother. Mom. And then my dad, off the cuff, said, baby's going to call me Grandpa Dude.
And we were like, that's actually kind of cool.
That's the best name for a grandfather.
I think my dad said he wouldn't mind being called Pop.
Yeah.
But I think my mom is still on the fence. But my nanny was called Nana when I was a baby. And then when my brother came along, he started calling her Nanny. And she's been Nanny literally ever since. She is still Nanny.
Will you want to find out the gender?
Yes. Oh my god, it would drive me nuts not knowing.
Has Karina thought about doing a maternity photo shoot? We did one with Trinity in the winter, and it turned out great. I framed the pics and put them in the nursery.
It's hard because I'm a photographer, so it's like, we'll take my pictures. I intend on training Dylan a little better because he knows how to take them, but just not in my style.
I'll make a beautiful video.
Yeah. So I'm going to work with him a little bit more, and we're going to do that.
Will the baby's first Disney movie be Beauty and the Beast?
Probably.
More than likely. So a bunch of you guys have asked about the name. Oh, look at all these names.
All of our names have to do with books, movies, or songs, by the way.
Yes.
Or TV shows.
Yes. You can say the girl name, I'll say the boy name. Ready? Girl name.
Rosalind Bell Beamister. And if what we will call her is Rose. So Rose Bell. And his mom already wants to call her Rosie Bell.
Killian James Beamisturfer, Jaymes.
As I say, James spelled different. Rosalind is from Romeo and Juliet. Rose, shortened down to Rose, is from Vampire Academy and Titanic and a bunch of millions of other things. But and then Belle, obviously. I heard it not from Once Upon a Time first.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think I did hear it from Once Upon a Time first, but I fell in love with it on a show called Witches of East Wick? I can't remember. But his name was Killian, and I was like, I love that name. And then I remembered that it's Killian in Once Upon a Time, and I was like, that's technically Disney, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and so...
And James is from Harry Potter.
Right. So there you have it. There's this crazy huge Q&A for ya.
I feel like we talked really fast, and if we did, it was because we had to restart our camera like 6 times.
Yeah, the camera was like, hey...
It overheated at some
give me
point.
Some time. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Yes. Welcome to this brand new channel. And
please leave down below what you want to see on this channel, because like I said, we're first-time parents, and this is our first channel that's not Disney and couple related, so like we don't know what to do with it. So we would love to upload regularly, but right now we're at that like, I have no idea what to post part.
So tell us and give us a big thumbs up for the video, and we'll keep it short. Love you guys. Welcome to the new channel.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's look how the animals will react. He is really jealous really easily about other animals, other people. He's never seen